Hi guys, we are in video 3 of a 4-part video series where we are talking about the hidden cost of control. This loop that people get stuck in of needing their life to be predictable. And what happens is this creates such a ripple effect, not only in your own physiology, where you keep having symptoms that are coming up and expressing themselves, and you can't figure out why they are still here. And we're starting to see that this is rippling into our relationships with our kids, our relationships with our spouse, our relationships with our coworkers and clients, and with our money. And we're starting to see that this cycle of needing to control, needing our life to be predictable, has a bigger effect than we ever thought. And so we're thinking like, okay, I need to get out of this. Dr. Nicole, can you help me get out of this cycle? Yes, I would love to help you get out of this cycle. And so the first thing that I think is important is people recognizing when they are stuck in something that is actually doing the opposite. So these are the 3 common mistakes that people make when they are trying to get out of this cycle. The first one is continuing to say that they are stuck in this cycle and that these patterns are because they've experienced traumas in their life. Now, that's not to say that I don't think that you've experienced traumas, but the problem comes is when we've labeled this trauma as something that is bad. What our system does from then on is it has the response of fight or flight. It almost has this response of defensiveness that pops up. I have had this happen to me, so now I have these strategies. Do you see the difference? So holding on to this grudge against this something in the past will prevent you from stepping out of your cycle of control. Why is that? And we're going to talk about that in the next video. The other mistake that people make is, and this one's sneaky, it's going down the wellness or the health perfection cycle. What does that mean? I used to call it perfect action, perfect health, perfect diet syndrome. It's where I do everything right. I'm doing all the things right. I'm seeing all the specialists. I'm doing the things I'm told to do, and nothing is working. And that is the sneakiest one, because you think you're doing things, and yet you're still stuck in this cycle. It gives you this sense of I'm doing things, but you're still missing the boat. You're still missing the real trigger and the real reason for why the control is there in the first place. So you're trying to heal your way out of it instead of truly experiencing what is fully behind this pattern to begin with. And the last and the third final mistake that people make is they make it in a sense of thinking that there is something wrong with them. Most of the time, these patterns are built with the best intentions. And so you're sitting there trying to fix yourself. And what that does is, again, it sends this ripple effect through your physiology, through your thoughts, your deeper thoughts, your subconscious, that you aren't good enough the way that you are. And that is a huge thing that keeps you in this cycle, is in this control cycle. Going down this rabbit hole is thinking that you need to be fixed, that this is a problem that needs to be fixed, when really the control freak in you is there so that your kids have a healthy, happy life, or so that your spouse has a healthy, happy life, right? Or so that your clients can experience some amazing results, right? Your control freak has good intentions. Your perfectionist has good intentions. It's not a problem that you need to fix. It's just a pattern that you need to understand. In the next video, we are going to be digging into how and what to do to actually break out of this cycle. I'll see you guys in the 4th and final video of this series.